Hey there, Madison. Thanks for opting into the last video critique of the semester. Okay, so I just pulled this up. Mighty Five. Oh, cool. Okay. Um, One thing that's catching my eye immediately is I feel like there's a border along the edge of this. I would love it if we could get rid of that and just have your add end and have there be add nothing white. Looks like there's a black line right here. And you know that I disdain strokes, and this looks a little bit like a stroke. So hopefully we can get rid of that. So it'll just be a nice smooth transition there. No interrupted visual flow with this little line. It might be from this background shape you have. So it should be pretty easy to get rid of it. If that was the case, I would think, oh, it does look like it ends right there. See, it's a little bit thicker black, a little bit lighter up there. Okay, so just probably grab this top end image and scoot it to the right like a tiny bit, and hopefully it'll get rid of that. Nice ad selection. Really like this. Good typeface, cool image. Looks good. Nice colors here. Transparent shape, that's interesting. The placement of this is a little weird to me. I don't know. I feel like it might look better elsewhere. Ooh, you know what might look nice is here having this part right aligned. So this title left aligned and then underneath it right aligned. So you have a strong alignment and then a strong alignment. Then maybe you have this kind of right aligned with the edge of that underneath, perhaps. That might look good. Yeah, play around with where to put this differently. You could also have it centered, but I think it looks nice to have this amount of white space. So an intentional choice that isn't centered might be good. But yeah, I'm trying to move it around, see if there's anything that looks better. Well, this looks good. Maybe a tiny bit smaller so you have a little bit more space between the edge of the letter and the edge of your circle. But I really like your colors. The transparent shapes in the background, or just variety of colors, looks good. Nice drawovers. Ooh, at an angle. Love it. Good contrast with the kind of orangey color to the black content underneath. I like that as well. I feel like maybe, usually when you have a line that stops, I like to say it should stop where you want your eye to read. So then your eye is bumping down. You have it, if this line were to continue to the center of your S, it would be down. So I would have this stop and then move all this content up just a bit. So the center of the S is in alignment with this draw over line. Okay, so your eye just carries straight across to the S and continues to read like this is all one line in a book. Okay, so your eye doesn't have to bump down. You start, you follow over, you just straight across, continue reading sans serif centered. So I would do that for both these draw over lines. Make sure this black line isn't there on this portion as well. Huh, this is weird. I thought this was like representative of kind of a drop shadow, but this is straight right here. I would make it maybe look like a drop shadow a little bit. So pull this over so it stops right here. So you have kind of like a two-tier page look as opposed to having it stop just in straight line with the background. Especially because this isn't perfectly in alignment, so it's throwing me off a little bit. But I think it'll look better to have it stop about here anyway. Similar distance from the edge as you have on this one. Okay. Clean detail. Okay, same thing with these. This line carries straight across. See how far it's bumped down on this one. New advertisement. Ooh, very nice. This might be a little bit more legible down here because the white against this light blue might be too little of a contrast. The white against the brown might look better. Even against this, see how you have a bit of a plateau here? Maybe these three lines on this plateau and then your logo and Utah underneath that. They have it all in a straight line, which might also look good. So you have your three lines of written content here, then Utah, then Mighty Five, straight down centered, but off center on the right. That might look nice. And then you have your consistencies with color, consistencies with design. Very good. Really strong final slide. Excellent. Okay, so just a few things to work on, but really, really good start. Love your original ad. Your spin-off ad is definitely heading in the right direction. And just a few things to tidy up on your presentation. So good luck wrapping it up this week, but great start, Madison.